How's everyone doing out there today? I'm Dissonance. Thanks for tuning into my channel. I made a big mistake, as you've probably seen in the title. Not gonna beat around the bush. This is what I did. It's a banger. It's a bad one. I was minding my own business doing champion training tournament or a champion training event. Sorry, trying to max out my rewards here because there's a mythic book. You know, I mean it's champion training. I'm gonna be doing that anyways. Might as well try for the book, right? Came in here. I saw a red dot. It's a pet peeve of mine. This one bothers me. Why can't I get rid of the red dot from the ones that are sitting here? Drives me nuts. But I saw a red dot. Came down here, clicked on it, had my shards or my quartz from Live Arena. Okay, whatever. Went to click back up for mystery shards. Apparently missed it. And I pulled a 10 pack of primals. They start popping up. I'm like, blue, more blue, 9 blue in a row. There's no way 9 blue in a row came out of a 10 pack of mystery shards at 1% or whatever it is, right? And then the last one's an epic, and I'm like, oh god, this is bad. This is awful. I looked in my where is it? Looked at the Path of the Lost, which I already said I was not gonna pull. 307 ancients I just didn't have, and I only had like 9 sacreds at the time. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna pull for Path of the Lost, so I was just getting the points I could from doing, you know, campaign or random dungeons. And I looked and I was at 25,000 points, and I was like, I know where 18,000 of those came from. So instead of just wasting those points, I doubled down. I went all in and I pulled 100 of my ancient shards. There was a progressive for Fire Gun Isbel, and I need her. I wanted to get 2 copies of her. That was what was drawing me to the event in the first place, more so even than pulling for Balar. So I pulled a 10 pack, got 2 epics. It's like, okay, times 25 chance. Pull a bunch more, got 4 sets of blue tacks. I did finally end up hitting her on the 100th or maybe the 99th shard. So she is here. Finally, I am down to 1 Mikage epic left to go. But all that to say, I pulled the shards so that we could do the path for this mythical craft. It's still almost, or maybe a little bit over half the price of going for Balar. And since I was already over a third of the way there, figured we might as well go for it. Yeah, so pulled ancients, got fire gun. I picked up 2 new legendaries on the way. This one, very ironic. I just finished Orc Faction Wars the day before I pulled all these shards, but here's Bells, my first Orc legendary on the account. It'll come in handy in the future, I'm sure, but the timing was a little funny. And then I pulled the recently buffed Mountain King. I don't know how soon I'm going to be building him, but it's not a bad pull. It's not a terrible pull, but I did end up pulling all of those off of stream. Normally I wait until the events line up, but Fire Gun I had to go for. Because she is sitting right here now, and this is the only one that I'm missing, Lady Quillen. And I'm starting to prep all of these, you know, just in case I pull her someday. Now, what we're going to do today is go down this path, pick up the rewards, and craft this mythical craft here and see what happens. We got a 20% chance of getting a mythical. I'd say, I mean, any mythical is good. There's probably 2 out of the 4 that are better than the other 2, but we'll look at those when we get there. For me right now, I got to decide which side of the path I want to go down. Everything is pretty much matched, with the exception of coins versus essence, book versus core hammers, coins versus, it's probably left side. I'm thinking chicken versus barrel. Barrel might hold a little bit more value, but I think I care more about the chicken since I do most of my leveling through Minotaur anyways. What I want to see is, I think the conversion is equivalent here. Yeah, 350 should be 7 of these, and the only difference is that one of them is already converted, so that doesn't bother me. Let's go down this left side here and go all the way to the bottom. We got rare materials, we have epic materials, chicken, legendary materials, the key that we probably have no reason to use, and we are 875 points short. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. 30,030 points for this mythic, 1 full mythic relic craft, which is not a full mythic relic. It is a 20% chance. As you can see here, 20% of a mythical, 80% of a legendary. What we're looking for is standard. We got standard group, it'll be 50% chance. Both of these are pretty insane, but Volcardiac Heart and its magma shield has gained even more relevance, I would say, with the advent of Titus, and now triple stacking 3 unique shields with Wixwell. It just powers up Titus that much more. Would be pretty good, and it's a resistance stat stick and a half. Make your probably go on your Wixwell, I would assume, and make your Wixwell build much easier. Hallowed Hilt, massive speed stat stick there. Does anybody even know what Fervor does? Who knows? I know it's in the index somewhere. That's fine. We're just driving the point home that people only use it for speed. Then we have the, where is it? Oh, events. It's tucked in here under Alice's adventure, of course. Covetous Passion brings the new Shatter buff that came out with Corrosa. Very fitting, Corrosa the Covetous. And we have the Crown of Corruption, which is the best speed relic in the game that has no speed on it. But it's a 5% increase to speed at the start of the battle when you're guaranteed to be above 50% HP. Still don't use that into a Calvalax, because Calvalax will still go first. No amount of speed can outspeed a Calvalax. Well, Calvalax killing you with Arachne Elixir, that is. Alright, here we go. 1 full mythical craft. Can we get my first ever mythical relic? Here we go. That is not my first, not even my second. That is actually, I believe, my third aspect of Sirach. And I may have even fed one at this point. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, I think I even fed one at this point. It's bad. Oh my, that was... I was really hoping for some added value to accidentally pulling my shards. The best thing I got was an epic champion for the Mikage fusion. Oh well. Oh well, let's just craft up the legendaries while we're here, cause why not? Why not? And it's an epic. Great, just what I was looking for. It's a wand of submission. Okay, that's something. That is something, but that is a standard group. Not even an event. Relic. blue. Okay. We're getting about as hard trolled as the last stream we crafted a bunch of relics on when I got agitated and crunched them all up into a rank 5 cat's gaze. Gilded Dragonstone. Okay, it's not a live arena one. Maybe we'll have more luck out of rare Chimera mats than anything else. Nope, that wasn't it. Not that one either. Although I suppose it was not the worst it could have turned out. Now that is something that I will take. I could use another Arethi Coronets. I could use one. That might allow me to give my Titus the Cat's Gaze. Or I may just give him the Arethi Coronet and let him stack it up over a longer period of time, because he's probably only going to be throwing that provoke out in Hydra anyways. And Errata Blasphemy to finish it all off. Well, I knew I shouldn't have pulled for the path events. Then the accidental pull happened and I tried to make the most of it, and I still couldn't even get that. Here's my biggest prize from the entire fiasco, and that's Isbale, my first copy of her for the Mikage fusion. That's the best thing I got out of all of this. So you know what they say, don't open shards completely sober on accident. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.